We begin with breaking news here at 11. I'm Adam Cooperstein, and there has been a deadly stabbing in Lower Manhattan. Just this morning, police say a man got attacked on the platform of the Brooklyn Bridge City Hall subway stop, and right now they are searching for the killer. News 4's Jessica Cunnington is there live, and that subway platform roped off in crime tape. And Jess, what do we know about how this may have started?
Adam, this may have all started just by simply one of these men stepping on the shoes of the other men, and that all led to this deadly stabbing. A 38-year-old man stabbed twice and is now dead. And as you mentioned, an urgent search. Cops all over the city are looking everywhere for this guy. Let's take you down to the subway platform, though, where this happened. This is the 456 platform here at the Brooklyn Bridge City Hall station, and you're taking a look at it because it is now a crime scene. Police right now are looking through video from cameras on the platform there and also on the subway cars themselves. We are learning from multiple police sources that just before 9 a.m., the suspect and the victim were on a southbound 6 train, and this all seems to have started when the suspect stepped on the victim's shoe. That sparked an argument that then led to the 38-year-old victim being stabbed twice in the chest. The whole altercation continued, and they both end up on the platform at the station. The suspect runs up to the street as emergency crews race to get the victim help, all during the Friday morning rush, steps away from City Hall and One Police Plaza.
It's amazing with all this security, police plazas over there, you know, you have all these courts, you know, all these, the mayor's office. This happened literally right under the mayor's office, so it's amazing. You know, you would think this area should be a little bit more safe than other areas because it's a government district, but
right now, downtown trains are bypassing the station here, so heads up if you are planning to go anywhere downtown on the 6th. We also know MTA Chair and CEO Janno Lieber was here on scene just shortly after this deadly stabbing happened. And again, right now, an urgent search and police going through photos. They know what the suspect looks like, and they are searching for him everywhere across this city. We'll, of course, keep you updated, but for now, no arrest has been made. Live in Lower Manhattan, I'm Jessica Cunnington. Back to you.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, and verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elder/bishop, and the great millstone, who taught me 100% of this truth, who teach and rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect, the sincere 144,000 scattered abroad, 4 winds and corners of the earth. Shalom. Wow. We are really living in some dangerous times right now. All because of a person stepped on his shoe. Just because somebody stepped on your shoe, I could get you going to be mad, you're going to be angry, you're going to be pissed off. But people today are too crazy. They are carrying heavy spirits. They got nothing but wickedness on their mind. A lot of people is frustrated, don't give a damn, and all they care about is doing whatever when they angry. See, people today gotta pay attention to what's going on. This is Ephesians 5 and 16. Redeeming the time because the days are evil. We living in some evil times. People are selfish, covetous, unholy, unrighteous. Just nothing but destruction is on their soul right about now. A lot of people don't give a damn. People ready to turn up. People ready to fight. Ready to bring deletion. Ready to hurt somebody. Especially over somebody stepped on your shoe. I know plenty of times I've been I've been riding this subway. I've been riding these trains in New York. And I see the tension in the subway. Just from how people look at each other. How people look at you. You could be doing nothing. You could be just, standing there waiting for the train, and it's always somebody watching you. And even though they watching you, you have at least one or two people looking at you funny, looking at you stink, like you did something wrong. It is really wicked right now throughout the four winds and corners of the earth. It's always some sorts of deletion going on. Especially in New York, the gritty city, the rotten apple. The rotten apple in this gritty city that we live in New York, where I'm from. It's disgusting. It's terrible, man. Everybody gotta be tough. Everybody wanna be bad. Everybody, what? Every dude is a gangster, a thug. Every woman is a bad bee, a bad bitch. Everybody wanna be everybody wanna be a certain way today to prove themselves. Sometimes they don't know how to hold their pride. You see, pride, it comes before destruction. All of this took place over somebody stepping on your shoe. Man, you could have been mad, and you could have been like, you know what? Yo, I ain't even worried about this right now. I'm gonna clean them off later, and I'm gonna just buy me a new pair when I can, if it's that bad, and I'm good. Cause right now ain't the time to be fussing and fighting and going back and forth with people. But our people, Jake the snake, Eve that like to deceive, or whatever type of other nation that was probably based on, whoever it was, but more than likely it gotta be Jake. Yo, that's my new, I just bought these Jordans, man. Yo, man, what? Yo, I just bought this. I don't care, I don't give a. They act like that's the only pair of sneakers that's left in the world. And they act like they can't get another pair of sneakers or a pair of shoes, whatever the case may be. A shoe, nice shoes for work. I guess this was probably during rush hour. You know what I'm saying? In the morning, going to work, or rush hour coming from work, either or, because it's like that. And it be so much congestion in the New York City subway stations. It is not funny. A lot of people have license, but don't even have a vehicle. And some people are tired of taking the public transportation. And a lot of things get to their heads, man. That's sad that you get stabbed because of a stepping on somebody's shoe. You got poked up over somebody's shoe. One thing led to another. I guess somebody didn't want to apologize because they wanted to show off in the subway. They wanted to show off in front of people in the train station. That's what be going on today. People want to show how much of a thug and how tough they is and how gangster they is. And I ain't gonna let nothing slide because everybody saw that. You saw that, my G? I ain't letting that. Nah, man. Yo, my sneaker, B. Yo, my sneaker. Yo, my shoe, man. Yo, look what you did, B. I ain't what? Everybody want to go back and forth. Got something slick to say to each other. One thing led to each other. Boom. But this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 39. See now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Come on. You see, if people pray before they leave the house, or pray to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, who they ignorantly call as God and JC, a lot of things could be avoided. A lot of things can be avoided. You're going to be tested with trials and tribulation because everybody in the Bible, all the prophets, the Mashiach Yahushua, who y'all ignorantly call as Jesus, JC, who y'all, you know what I'm saying, which is his true name is Yahushua, went through trials and tribulations. That's why you have to stay prayed up. Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is not playing. He put the spirit on a person to play around, test that individual. And that individual decided to delete somebody because of his shoe. Or the person that stepped on that person's shoe didn't want to apologize and calm that person down and really apologize and kick it to them and say, yo, my bad, I don't got money like that, my G, but yo, his $20, yo, know what I'm saying? Nah, man, go get yourself something to eat. I don't got much. There's something to eat. My bad. Really talk to that person. Speak to that person. Kick some wisdom to that person. But you know how it is. Two wrongs don't make a right. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua orchestrated both of them to get at each other. Because I doubt not even one of them out of the two is seeking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. The wicked and the wicked surely should bring destruction both to each side. That's common sense. Two wicked people could never come to a positive solution. Y'all both wicked. Somebody gotta be seeking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, who they ignorantly call as God and JC in the world. But somebody get poked up over a pair of shoes and knowing that it's nothing but congestion on the train. So he's probably rushing to get in, to make it into the train before the doors close and end up stepping on his sneaker. And that will bring confrontational things, man. That's why, brothers and sisters, y'all gotta be cautious of where y'all going. Y'all gotta walk circumspectly. Wise, but not as being fools, man. Gotta stay wise. Not as fools, but as what? Being wise. Redeeming the times of evil. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is the one orchestrating all of this right now. 2/3 of our people can't comprehend this, man. Hold on, let me get a quick hit right quick. This ain't no joke. This ain't no joke. This is why you got to stay prayed up, Israel. Don't just get up and rush outside, or always pray before you go through that door. Because there be spirits out there created for vengeance, man. This is Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, do all these things. Calm. Because some people out there will say, oh, the Lord wouldn't do that. Oh, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua wouldn't do that. Oh, the Lord don't do that. God ain't going to do that. Look at the scriptures I'm pulling up right now. He formed the light and he create darkness. He make peace and he create evil. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is the one that do all these things. He bring forth his judgment every day. He bring forth his judgment every morning, every day. 2/3 of y'all, Jake the snake and Eve that like to deceive, is not going to comprehend that. All y'all going to say is, oh, the Lord is good. All y'all can look at is the good side. Y'all don't think Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua created the other side? He created good and he created bad. He could make peace and he could create evil. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is the real orchestrator of what happens and what doesn't happen. That's the real puppet master. This is the one who created life. This is the one that created good and bad. But you know Jake the snake, Eve that like to deceive. All they care about is the good side of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, which is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. But y'all not looking at the doom and gloom. Y'all not looking at what the spirits out there created for vengeance. Man, let me just get a few more scriptures and end it off right there. Let's go to the book of Hebrews, man. crazy out there. Y'all gotta be careful when y'all out there, man. People out there ready to get it in, ready to fight and war and bicker, just to show off how tough they is. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Let me read this one more time. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. It is scary to fall in the hands of the Lord. Automatic judgment. Straight like that. You don't want the Lord to judge you. You better be seeking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You have to watch as well as pray. Because every day he bring forth his judgment upon the wicked. You think those two people is seeking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, or they seeking the pleasures out of life? Joining hand in hand with the wicked. Because you know the world been handed over to the wicked. Who controls everything? Who runs everything? Esau and these other nations. So that had to have been Jake. That had to have been Jake, the snake. Because at the end of the day, our people is careless, rude, disrespectful. Don't care about things. Disrespectful. Fast to terminate each other. Fast to fight each other. War with each other. Bicker with each other. That's why you got to stay prayed up, Israel. Watch and pray. Hold on. I'm going to get one more and I'm going to close out. Wow, that's sad, man. You're on your way to work or coming from work, and this is what's going on. Just because somebody stepped on your sneaker, now you bring to deletion. And then the other one is on the run. Crazy. This is 2 Chronicles chapter 15 and verse 13. That whosoever would not seek the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, thy power of Israel, shall be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. Let's read that one more time. This is 2 Chronicles chapter 15 and verse 13. That whosoever would not seek the Lord, thy power Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua of Israel, shall be put to death. A lot of y'all gonna be put to death, man. A lot of y'all don't care about seeking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All y'all care about is, I live how I want to live and I do as I please. And you see, a lot of y'all are not meant to be in a position of seeking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, who y'all ignorantly call as God and JC. A lot of y'all are playing y'all lot. A lot of y'all are being blinded right now. The spirit of slumber right now. Eyes that they should not see and ears that they should not hear. A lot of y'all are spiritually dead, spiritually asleep. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua got y'all playing y'all position in y'all lot. A reprobate. Got you doing the things that is not of his will. A reprobate mind to do other things, but to seek the Heavenly Father and his only begotten Son, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. A lot of y'all being put to death every time you turn on the news, or every time you go outside and you have a little, dialect, conversing and having a basic conversation with somebody, and you end up hearing something, word, that's what happened to such and such, or word, who that person, word, that's crazy. I don't know that person, but that's sad. And you hear stories out there when you out there, just, you going to work, coming from work, or you outside tending to your business, or you just outside to get fresh air, turn on the TV as well when you come home. It's sad. We living in some dangerous times, man. You on social media, you on YouTube, Sad, man. But I'm just end it off here. I pray this video was edifying to the hopeful elect, you sincere Akims, and aquas out there, I pray this video is edifying. And I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elder / bishop, and the great millstone, who taught me 100% of this truth, who teach and rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect, the sincere 144,000 scattered abroad, 4 winds and corners of the earth. Shalom.